Hey, it's Tim, and I'm out here on the Colorado Trail, and it's dark. And I just got to camp and set up my tent, and I've got some food cooking here. It is Chili Mac by Evergreen Adventure Foods. It's the bomb. I'm gonna eat this, and while I eat this, you can see how I got here. All right, I'll see you guys later. Hey, it's Tim, and I am walking up Waterton Canyon, just starting the Colorado Trail. And I wanted to share a little bit about how my day's been so far. Oh, there's a Jeep. Anyway, we're walking up this road that follows a creek, and here's some funky stuff I had to do today because I've never flown to a trailhead. So from San Diego, I flew to Denver today, and it was a crowded flight, but it wasn't bad. It was, you know, masks on and stuff, but it wasn't too bad. I got to Denver, and of course you can't fly with your propane, you know, your gas for your stove or a knife or anything like that. So I had pre-purchased at the REI here in Denver a knife and a stove. I think that was it, yeah. And got an Uber from the Denver airport to the REI, where I picked up my pre-ordered stuff, and then I needed some water because I didn't carry any water on the plane with me, and I wanted to get some water bottles. So we went to I was like, hey, can you take me to a gas station? And so he took me to a Whole Foods, which is great because I got the water I wanted. And but the only thing is, Whole Foods, being healthy and that kind of a place, they don't have lighters. So then we had to go to a liquor store and get a lighter, which was easy and no big deal. But the guy was super nice, super cool. I think it cost me an arm and a leg to do all that, but he dropped me off here at the trailhead, and here I am. I'm walking next to this super cool stream. It's beautiful. Let me show you just how nice it is. Right out of, I thought Denver was kind of flat and boring, but I mean, right out of Denver, you start to get into some pretty scenes. So here you go. What's up, guys? Hi. You just having a nice rest? So the goal today is to get to at least 10 miles. I want to jump 10 miles in. Probably going to get more than that. It's 3 o'clock, and I think I'm about 2 miles in. So here started a trail, and like even for the first mile, you keep checking how far you've gone. How far have I gone? How far have I gone? Oh, 500 feet. Great. Anyway. Pretty warm, so I'm gonna go dunk my bandana in that water I'm wearing. So here along the Waterton Canyon part of the hike I've just started, I think I'm 3 miles in. They have these bathrooms here, and I thought, well, I gotta pee, so I'm gonna use the appropriate facility here. But bad things happen when you're standing in the bathroom. I was so afraid my glasses were gonna fall off and go into the toilet that I dropped my bandana in the toilet, and there it stays. So hang on to your stuff when you use the potties, and don't look down inside the potty because you'll drop stuff in there. Good thing I have a buff. Check out the shade thing. I hope the whole trail's covered with these things. I kind of, oh, there's a house up here. All right, let's keep going. Finally, I'm on trail. Just turned off the road from Waterton Canyon, and then finally on like a trail, which is really pretty. Lots of trees, and it looks like a trail instead of a road. Walking 6.5 or so miles on a road just seems to feel like you're not going anywhere. I just made it to Lenny's Rest, and there's a super cool bench right here. In memory, let's see what the plaque says. It says Lenny's Rest. This bench was placed in memory of my dear brother, Leonard John Southwell, who was taken in a hiking accident at 18 years old. Lenny accomplished the rank of Eagle in Boy Scouts, and with that developed many great skills that would have benefited him in the future. He had a towering love, which he carried for our family and showed it in his own special way. His greatest passions were music, reading, and enjoying nature. Lenny's unique and special personality was loved and cherished by friends and family and never will be forgotten. This bench was the Eagle Service Project of Andrew Southwell, placed on May 27, 1995. This site has been adopted by the Boy Scouts of America Troop 114 for perpetual care. That's pretty cool. I love it. I love hearing about the mark you leave on people's life after you're gone. When people, you know, like, I guess everybody would love to be present at their funeral, but anyway, that's a pretty cool memorial right there. And as the sign said down at the bottom of the hill, there's been a lot of bear activity in this exact area right here. So we're gonna kind of keep moving. But it is beautiful. It is stagnant air, like there's no breeze at all, and it's really humid. So I'm very sweaty. Good morning. I need some coffee. Good morning. Again, kinda. We're out on day 2. I just left camp. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm a little later than I wanted to be. I got up at 7. It took me like an hour to do stuff. Pack up. I feel get faster than that in the days to come. But I got to go about 4 miles. I'm like almost completely out of water. I had enough water to make a little bucket of coffee right here, and I'll drink that as I walk down about 4 miles to the river. There's a big river at the bottom of the hill, at least I hope there is. And then after that we got a long water carry today, like 12 miles in the hot, well, according to gut hooks and the notes people put on there, it should be a long hot walk. It's nice and cool this morning. It was warm and dead calm last night. It was actually, I just slept in my shorts and a t-shirt on top of my sleeping pad. But then when I woke in the morning, this morning, it was pretty chilly and there was a nice breeze blowing. So anyway, here we go. Let's see how many miles we can get today. All right, so here's where we're at. So yesterday, I walked up Waterton Canyon, and I camped at like mile 12. But what I want to tell you is this: if you're doing this trail, as you walk up Waterton Canyon, you got about 6 miles where you follow this creek, stream, river almost, up to a dam. And then when you get to the dam, the trail leaves the river. It starts going up into the mountain. Right there at that dam, you want to fill up all your water. Because there was a 10-mile stretch all the way to this river right here, and the bridge, which you can't see anymore. But you got to make it up and down. It's pretty steep peaks and stuff. But it was at the end of the day, and it was really dry and hot. So anyway, fill up at that dam. 10 miles to this creek where you can fill up, and then it's another 10 miles now to a fire station with a water spigot that you can fill up at. So it's supposed to be pretty open, dry, and according to the gut hooks, I got quite a bit of elevation to gain. So I just filled up all my waters, and including I filled up my knock bag about halfway, just for make my backpack heavier. No, then I could soak my hat or if I needed to. Anyway, we're gonna start climbing up this hill, I think. Getting away from the river. And we're headed to a fire station. Refill up on water. That's the thing I got in my sights. All right. Wow, there are so many down trees through this area right here, and I wanted to figure out why, and it kind of came to me, and I understand, this is what I understand, and that's that during the 15th and 16th centuries, this area was highly populated by brontosauruses, and when the airplanes would fly by, it spooked them, and they would come stampeding through here and knock all these trees down. Anyway, or this is just a high wind area. It could just be that this area is really windy. I don't know. All right. Okay. That's a mean climb in the desert. I'm calling that section the desert section. Up out from that river down there. Hot, dry, no trees. It's getting a little bit better, a little more foresty here. But man, what a climb. What's the sign say? Use caution ahead. Flying debris. Well, I'm excited to see what that's all about. Like, trees? Are they cutting trees? Oh, I bet it's windy up here. We're gonna be up on this rise. Okay, let's go check it out. A lot of logging in this area, and they chop all the trees down and stack them up, and then I bet somebody comes and gets them. And lots of piles and down trees and stuff. Right over there is the fire station. Hi. I just left the fire station, or filled up all my waters, and then I walked about a mile or so, and there was a campground, or a trailhead there. And I used the potty, and I didn't drop anything in it this time. And I'm going to hike another maybe 2 miles or so, and there's supposed to be a creek. I'm going to get kind of near there, but not right on the creek, but real near it, and set up camp. It's getting late in the day. It's 5:30, and the sky is pretty black. And I just felt some sprinkles, which were really nice because it's been really hot and humid. And I met a whole bunch of people at the firehouse. Everybody was getting water. That's pretty cool. I hadn't seen really hardly anybody. There was 6 other people there through hiking, so that was pretty neat. All right. Kind of go back in the forest. We're gonna be starting to look for a place to camp.